Hey, good afternoon, STMA High School staff. On behalf of STMA High School admin, we felt it was important to be in front of you on the eve of the governor's announcement on what it is that schools are going to do in regards to reopening here this fall. I'm coming to you from the greenhouse. I like to wander the building and find different areas that are unique, and I think this is a pretty cool area, even though it's a stifling 119 degrees in here. Very hot, and so if you see me sweating, that's the reason, but we're going to get through it either way. I think it's important for us as a staff to realize that there's a number of different perspectives when it comes to what the governor's going to release tomorrow, and we have to be mindful of that. I think that release of information is going to, for some, cause some sense of comfort. For others, it's going to really raise the level of anxiety, and we have to be mindful of all of that when making our decisions. Our admin team has been hard at work, long intentional discussions on what the models that we've been tasked with being prepared for look like. We've been taking the input of staff and students and our community members to come up with things that make sense for our community. And so I think it's important that we have transparency throughout the process. And so in June, we had brought in a staff input group, and the purpose of that group was to really reflect on what took place in the spring through distance learning, identify those areas that really didn't work well and try to come up with solutions on how to address them. And secondly, to really kind of look at what we can do moving forward, given the direction that the state provided us at the time. And so we're going to reconvene that group on Wednesday, August 5th. And the purpose of that will be to display the work that we've been working on, to explain our thought process behind what it is that we came up with. And what we would ask of that input group that's being brought in is that they're really a voice behind the thinking behind what we put together. In addition, we want feedback. We want to identify those areas that we're not considering. We want to see things even more through a teacher lens or a student lens. And so it's important that we provide an opportunity for there to be input. Following that, we also felt it was important to allow for a platform for other staff members that aren't in that input group, once they've been made aware of what the plans are, to be able to ask questions, to be able to express concerns. And so on Monday, August 10th at 10 a.m. in our Performing Arts Center, we're going to open up for staff to come in if they feel comfortable and ask questions of our admin team. We are hopeful that we can provide answers, even though there still will be a level of unknown. And I think it's important that we need to start being comfortable with that unknown. We have thought through a number of different what ifs, but that can be endless in this situation. And so we want to make sure to provide an opportunity to express concern in providing some transparency throughout this process. Following those meetings, we will release information to our community on what school looks like in the fall for our STMA families. I would encourage you to be checking your school email on a regular basis. Even starting as early as Friday, the district will be releasing key points of information that you will want to be made aware of as a staff member. We appreciate the work that you do. We look forward to coming alongside of you and working through this process. Have a great day.